Hey everybody, I'm B. Jamine, aka The Terrible Australian, and welcome to my video review of the crime thriller Hell or High Water. So let's get right into it. Now, I really enjoy when a film kind of mixes genres in its like this film, Hell or High Water, kind of is a mixture of a lot of things. It's a crime film, it's a thriller, it's an examination of the American dream, and as well as being kind of this sort of modern Western as well. And it also kind of examines like where America is right now. And the film does a really great job at compiling all that together as one and doing a really good job exploring sort of the themes and the ideas and concepts that it explores, while also being just a really intense, really thrilling crime thriller with some great performances from its cast, who all play really interesting and compelling and well-crafted characters. And to me, what makes this film is kind of the pedigree behind it, because it's directed by David Mackenzie, who, while I was kind of looking at his, while researching him as a filmmaker, I realized he's made a lot of films that I've actually seen, like Young Adam, Spread, You Instead, Perfect Sense, Startup, and this is his latest film, and I thought, I've seen some of his films and all that. I thought he's a really interesting choice to direct this film. But what made me really excited about this one, though, is like who else was involved. Nick Cave and Warren Ellis did the score. Peter Berg was a producer on the film. But most importantly, and this is the one that got me really excited, was the script was written by Taylor Sheridan, who of course wrote Sicario. And I thought Sicario, while it did have a little bit of contrivances here and there in the third act, I thought it was such a really extremely well-written film. And I have to say, Hell or High Water is definitely better. And this is because the script of this film is absolutely great, and Taylor Sheridan does just a phenomenal job with it. And as well as, like, it's extremely well directed, and a lot of sort of the big sort of set pieces of this film, like shootouts or bank heists and all that, are done really, really well. And the movie just is shot in beautifully. It's really tight. It's very tightly edited. But to me, what made it even better, of course, are the performances. Jeff Bridges, Chris Pine, and Ben Foster are just fantastic. They each have really interesting and compelling characters to work with. And to me, they all three bring some of their best work of their careers in this film. And yeah, I was just absolutely riveted the entire time. And it's just great stuff. It's definitely a film if you love crime thrillers, if you love films that kind of played like a modern Western. This one is definitely worth checking out. And also it has something to say as well, because there are some really sort of interesting themes that the film explores in this story, and I just found really compelling, and just in a lot of ways kind of elevated the film to another place, so that it sort of made it more than just a crime thriller. And yeah, and also the script, though, by Taylor Sheridan, has some great dialogue in this as well, and there's a little bit amount of humor in it as well, and also it sort of does a really good job at sort of developing the sort of the brother relationship between Chris Pine and Ben Foster's characters, who are just really compelling, and you find the characters just really likable, even if they do some pretty bad stuff, but you can understand why they're doing it. And of course, just Jeff Bridges kind of just steals every scene he's in, and he has some of the best lines in the movie as well, and his relationship with his partner on screen is really well done as well, and it's just really just a great film. And didn't quite make my top 10 of 2016, but it definitely is another high point in terms of what came out in 2016. It's a great film that I definitely recommend everyone to check out. So if you haven't seen Hell or High Water, which you have to see it just based on that title alone, is pretty awesome. So if I had to give Hell or High Water a rating, I give it a strong 4.5 stars. It's worth checking out for sure. So yep, that's the end of my video review of Hell or High Water. I hope you guys all enjoyed it, and I'll see you all later. See you guys. Bye.